Law 16. Give motivation and inspiration. Let me take you to the pot of gold and at the end of the rainbow. Pimpin Ken, the life. For about $1,000, I could get a beautiful fur coats off the street that would retail for $10,000. I also had a deal with a local furrier. When I would bring in my coat for a G, he would take my coat, put $10,000 price tag on it, and hang it up with his coats. I would tell a hoe that I was going to buy her a fur. I may have been teasing her with this for a few weeks. Finally, I would take her to the furrier to pick one out. I would steer her in the direction of my coat. I would tell her that it was the perfect coat for her, that it made her look really nice. The furrier would join in, telling her how fly she looked in it. I said she could have any coat in the store, but she naturally gravitated to the coat I had selected for her. When she looked at the price tag, she really flipped for it. I would give the furrier $1,000 in front of my hoe. I just put a G down on your coat. Every week, I will put another G on the coat until it's paid off. At the end of 10 weeks, you will be the baddest chick at the Players Ball. That hoe would be on the track hoeing like crazy to bring me that money to buy that coat. After 2 weeks, I broke even, and the other 8 weeks just lined my pockets. But even more valuable to me was that my hoe was a happy fucking camper. Thinking about that coat made her job easier, and it made my household more peaceful. Having the coat as motivation also helped me keep the hoe in line. If she started getting out of pocket, I would hold that coat over her head and threaten her with not getting it. If it wasn't a fur, it was jewels. Pimps always have access to expensive shit that falls off trucks. On the street, I could get diamonds and platinum jewels for 1/10 of the price. I had a deal with a local jeweler as well who would sell my jewels to my hoes and mark up the price. We had our own special hoe layaway plan. There isn't. It's important that a hoe doesn't feel like she's hoeing for nothing. She has to constantly have an incentive, a carrot dangled in front of her face. A pimp has to keep her distracted with the things she thinks she wants, and he has to constantly fill her head with more and more things for her to want. People work to survive, but they only work really hard when they want something really bad. A new car, a new house, a college fund for their children, and they are shown a means to get it. In corporate America, they dangle raises, bonuses, and commissions over a worker's head, even though it's just money that they should have been paying him all along. Without these games, he might have the motivation to get up every day, go to that job, and do the minimum not to get fired. But the incentives inspire him to really hustle.